I was put on a train and met at the other end by a man called Cyril Jenkins.
Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Here comes the farmer with his little gun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run, rabbit, run.
I'd never been out of the city before. The countryside was like a foreign land to me.
Starving hungry.
You like chocolate?
Chocolate? I love it.
So do I. They had some in the village shop a couple of months ago.
The girl in the car was another evacuee. I couldn't believe it. I'd never met her before, but she gave me half a chocolate. Her name was Mary Parker.
Here we are. Your new home. I hope.
Evacuees? Evacuees? What do you think I'm running here, Jenkins? A children's home?
There'll be no trouble, Mr. Granger. You'll hardly know they're here, sir.
That's because they won't be here. I'm far too busy to fool about with evacuees.
The truth is, Mr. Granger, I've nowhere else to put them. Everywhere's full.
That's not my problem.
In that case, I'm afraid I'm going to have to report you to the authorities.
No need for that, is there?
You don't give me any choice.
Is something wrong, Mr. Granger?
No, it's all right, Miss Millington. Look, Jenkins, I'll do a deal with you. I'll take one, the girl. Agreed?
Oh, well, one is better than none, I suppose. Go on, Mary. Mr. Granger says he'll be delighted to take care of you.
Anything I can do to help, Mr. Granger?
No, it's all right, Miss Millington. Thank you. Everything's sorted out. Mr. Jenkins has brought us an evacuee.
Evacuee?
Mary Parker is her name. Mary, this is Mr. Granger's housekeeper.
But we've got nowhere to put her.
Big house this size?
What I mean is, we're not used to looking after children.
Don't worry, miss. She's a good girl. She won't bite. More's the pity. Come on. Now, son, what are we going to do with you, eh?
Mr. Jenkins? What are you doing back at this time? Oh, my good Lord, who's this here? Oh, well, never mind. Let's get him fed before he wastes away.
This is Norman.
Will you call me Auntie Amy, eh?
I know it's a lot to ask, Amy, what with you having taken one in already today. But if he could just stay for a couple of days till I can find somewhere else.
He's more than welcome.
Thank you, Amy.
You say Mr. High and Mighty Granger wouldn't take him, then?
Didn't want him or the girl.
Yeah, I knew he was no good the day he arrived. Money. That's all that one's interested in. More soup, Norman?
Have some more bread as well.
You can. But then it's straight to bed, mind. Spoon.
What else was I supposed to do?
You should have insisted.
He said he'd report us to the authorities. Is that what you want, them poking their noses in?
And you think this is better, having that girl snooping round all the time?
She's just a kid. You can take care of her.
I'm sorry. I was just looking for a glass of water.
Water?
Of course. I'll bring it up to you. Go back to your room and get ready for bed. I'll be up in a minute. Right. Leave her to me. I'll deal with that little Madeline.
No noise, mind. We don't want to wake Dennis, do we?
Who's Dennis, Mrs. Hobbs?
Auntie Amy. Well, Dennis is my other evacuee, of course. He's probably fast asleep by now. Is he asleep?
Is Dennis very small, Auntie Amy?
Small? What's the point talking about him? Good Lord, he's disappeared. The window, we must have got out the window. What Mr. Jenkins is going to think, I don't know.
Right. It's time we had a little chat. Now, let's get one thing straight. There are rules in this house.
Auntie Amy.
Oh, my goodness. Go on. Hey. Well, if this wasn't your first night here, my lad, I'd have something to say to you about this.
By the way, you're not afraid of ghosts, are you? Nothing to worry about. An old house like this is bound to be one or two, isn't there? They're quite harmless. Just the occasional noise in the night. You'll be all right. As long as you don't go wandering round the house.
Well, it's time for my bed now, so don't go giving me any more frights. Oh, sleeping under the bed, indeed. I never heard the like.
That's where I sleep at home. Bombs can't get you there.
Oh, well, we don't have bombs here. We don't agree with that sort of thing, so there's no need to be scared.
Who said I was scared?
Oh, nobody. Nobody. I'm sure you're both very brave boys. I got something for you.
A torch.
I'll share them. Those are my boys. But he's got army ones now. Don't go wasting that battery, there's only the one. Now, straight off to sleep now, eh? Good night.
Good night, Auntie Amy.